Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Welcome to Las Vegas. We're in Las Vegas. And I will get to that in just a second. But first, I just want to say that I'm going to have to talk a little bit loud today because I wanted to film the vlog now before we go and do a bunch of stuff tonight. And I'll get to that in just a second and why we're in Las Vegas. And you guys are like, oh, you're in Las Vegas? Some people guessed it because some people DM'd me. And they're like, I have a feeling you're going to Las Vegas for your anniversary. So anyway, but we came back from the pool and I was like, I said, because I told him I wanted to vlog before we like take a nap and go do this other stuff that we're going to do tonight. We're having like a very casual evening tonight. We've got plans for like the rest of the time that we're here. Well, other than like, we have 2 nights that we're not doing something, and then we have plans for the rest of the nights. And so tonight we're just kind of like, you know, we're gonna walk around. We don't usually do that when we come to Las Vegas. I mean, we'll like maybe go shopping or something, but we don't just like spend a whole evening just like walking around in and out of casinos. So we're gonna do that tonight. But I was like, I wanna film my vlog before we leave so that, or before we take a nap, so I can be uploading it while I'm taking a nap and getting ready to go out and stuff like that. So I want to make sure that I have the vlog done. We walked back into the room and it's literally like, I don't know if you can hear this in the background, hold on. Of course the music stops right when I do that. It's like thump, 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 thump. We're like right on top of this like day pool club, okay? And so there's this constant, like, the DJ is like literally right below us and the speakers are right below us. And Alex is like, are you gonna be able to vlog in here? And I was like, I don't know. Because sometimes if there's like constant music in the background, if you're vlogging something or if you're filming a video, it won't let you like upload the video because of like the music copyright and stuff like that. I feel like sometimes if it's, well, they kind of changed it a couple years ago. And if it's not like a song that you're playing over, if it's just background noise, you're supposed to be okay. But I went into the bathroom to film it, and the lighting is like so bad in the bathroom, number one. And I was sitting on the floor, and I have the tripod on the toilet, so literally the toilet paper was right next to me. It was the only place to film where you couldn't really hear it, but the lighting was so bad. And then as soon as I started talking, it was like echoing. It was like so bad, the echo was so bad. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna have to sit out here, and I'm gonna have to film it out here. So this is the best I can do. I'm gonna try to continue to vlog while we're out here. I might take a day or 2 off, we'll just have to see. So we're in Las Vegas for our anniversary. Our anniversary is on Sunday, and so it will be 13 years that we've been married, and we got married in Las Vegas 13 years ago. And actually it's interesting because it's now do you hear it? Okay, so 13 years ago, our wedding date, the 25th, was on a Thursday. So we got married on a Thursday 13 years ago. I was going to say 25 years ago. But we've been together 16 years. So on Sunday, we will have been together 16 years, and we've been married 13 years. I had like the drapes closed and everything, and there's like, and I have made sure that like, you know, everything, it's like you can still hear it. It's bad. It'll probably shut off here in an hour or 2, but by then I'll be like napping and getting ready to go out. So anyway. So a couple of weeks ago, I think it was like 2.5 weeks ago, Alex and I were laying in bed and we were talking about like what we wanted to do for our anniversary and stuff like that. And we were trying to like pick a restaurant. If you watch my drama video today, I told this story, but we were like trying to like pick a restaurant and stuff. And Alex was like, well, I've been looking at some different places in Las Vegas. He was like, cause he had some friends that just came out here and stayed at Encore. And so we looked at Encore, we looked at like Resort World, Aria. We looked at a couple different places and the prices really weren't that bad. For coming out here, and I don't know if you guys remember this, but we wanted to come out here, I think it was last year or the year before, and it was like 3 weeks in a row that I looked. They must have been having conventions or something out here, but the airfares and the hotel rooms and everything were like astronomical. Well, he got online and he looked, because he had been looking, and he's like, it's really not that bad. I was like, let me go downstairs and look on the computer. So I was like, do you want to go to Vegas? He was like, yeah, let's go to Vegas. So I was like, okay, well, let me go downstairs and look at the prices. So I went downstairs and I like looked at the prices on the computer, and he was right. They weren't bad for this time that we're down, like this week that we're down here. And so I was like, are you sure? Do you want to go? And he was like, yeah, let's go. Let's go to Vegas for our anniversary. So it was kind of a spur of the moment decision that we made. We haven't actually been out here. We were trying to figure it out. Alex said it was 2021 was the last time they were out here for our anniversary. And then we turned around and we came back for Jason's birthday, and that was the last time that I was in Las Vegas. Alex came out here with some girlfriends and stuff. So anyway, but yeah, that was it. And like, I kind of like looked online, whatever, and I was like, I'll get the flights, you get the hotel room or whatever. And he was like, okay. And so we just kind of like figured it out. But anyway, we were surprised. So anyway, I was really, really excited about this. Yesterday, let me just tell you, okay? So I have a bunch of videos scheduled to go up while I'm gone. I always try to like film like all these videos, and I was like, okay, because I film my vlog while I'm down here, obviously, or anytime I'm on vacation. So I'm like, okay, that's 6 videos, unless I do a drama video while I'm on vacation. So I'm like, that's 5 videos over 7 channels, okay? Or no, 5 videos each day over a certain amount of days, right? I'm like, there was just no way. And I got up pretty early yesterday compared to what I usually do. Jill, were you surprised? Are you surprised? I try to keep it a secret. I always like try to like make it a little fun surprise so that when you guys see me, I'm like, I'm in Vegas. But anyway, I mean, there'll be my thumbnail. I gotta remember the timestamp, but I will never remember that. I'm in Vegas. Okay. So anyway, yeah, so I like tried to like film. Yesterday was such a crap show. I mean, between me like doing laundry, trying to pack, Alex like came home and packed like that quick, and like me trying to get, you know, everything ready and stuff, and then pre-filming videos, and finally I just was like, I hit like 5:30, and I was like, okay, I have to do my vlog for today, and I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna do anything else. In fact, last night, I was gonna start the vlog last night and film a little of it last night, like talking about all this kind of stuff, the planning of the trip and whatever. But I was so tired, and I was like, I just need to relax. I had been like going, and I was like, I think I just like need to relax on this vacation. So I don't really know, other than the videos that I already have pre-filmed to go up, I don't know how much I'm going to film while I'm on vacation. My plan is to vlog every single day that we're, you know, on vacation and all that kind of stuff. So I'll probably vlog every single day. It'll be shorter vlogs. If you guys remember back in the day when I did vacation vlogs, we just ate chips and salsa and guac down at the pool, and it's like all stuck in my teeth. But if you remember back in the day, when I would do vacation vlogs, they were like 20-30 minutes long. 30 was like really long. So these are gonna be shorter probably, because I really just want to spend the time with Alex and stuff. He's in there right now. Chips and guac. I should have brushed my teeth before I started this vlog. But anyway, I'm trying to get it done so I can get it up so everybody can enjoy it. But anyway, Alex is in there and he's talking on the phone to some girlfriends and stuff like that. So, okay, but so I want to just like vlog, but I don't want to spend time like in the hotel room. I want to spend the time with Alex while we're on vacation. So I don't want to just sit up here and film a bunch of videos. And to be honest with you, I said in my drama video that I posted for today, I was like, well, if a bunch of drama pops off, because you know, whenever I'm on vacation, a bunch of drama pops off, right? And when we were flying here today, I was like, I don't even know that, like, even if a bunch of drama pops off, I don't know that I'll film it while I'm down here, in all honesty. I mean, it can wait 5 or 6 days, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't even know that I would pull out the camera. Maybe, you know, like if I got up early or we took a break from going to the pool or something like that, maybe I would, but probably not. So let me tell you what happened, okay? So last night, our flights were supposed to leave very, very early this morning. We were supposed to be in Las Vegas, I think it was by like 8:20 or something like that. We were supposed to fly into Las Vegas. Our flights were super, super early. Well, I got all packed. Alex is all packed. Our bags are in the car, like ready to go to the airport this morning. And everything's packed. I have like, you know, like my computer, my show's downloaded, everything to watch on this. I mean, everything is like done and we're like ready to go. And, you know, I talked to all my friends, talked to Tanya and everything like that. And so we were like ready to go, and it was like 10 o'clock at night, and we get like this email that, and we get a text that the flight has been delayed by like 3 hours. And since we're gonna miss our connecting flight, then they had to rebook us. So we didn't actually get in until like 1 o'clock today, which wasn't really bad because we got here, and so when we got here, our room was already ready, which usually we have to wait till like 4 or 5 for our room to be ready, but our room was ready when we got here. So when we got to the hotel, we just like came right up, put our stuff, I mean, we like unpacked everything, and like all of our stuff is put away, and I've had my computer over here, and you know, everything's like put away and everything like that. And then we got changed and we went down the pool, and we spent like 2 hours in the pool. I felt like, it's like, I don't know what the temperature, oh, we need to do a time and temperature check. Okay, Valerie's texting me like crazy. Hold on a second. She was texting me all this kind of stuff about our anniversary. What'd she say, Les? She said, wonderful, enjoy. Is it hotter than hell? Hold on a second, let's look, Valerie. So currently, here, I'll tell you what time it is. Currently, it is 4:55 p.m. Las Vegas time, which we're 3 hours ahead. So that means it's 5, 6, 7, it's 7:55 Indianapolis time. No wonder I'm starting to get tired, it's nap time. And the temperature, hold on a second, is, oh, I just pulled up my my 12-step stuff. I don't know what, because I don't have my reading glasses on. Okay, the temperature in Las Vegas right now, oh, it's 102 degrees and sunny outside right now. I think it's supposed to be really, really nice. 101, 96, 95, 99, 101, 103, 104. My neighbor texted me today. This is so funny. This is so cute. She texted me today and she said, hold on a second. Where is this at? She texted me and she said, where is this at? Oh no, that was Nikki. Hold on a second. See, I can't see anything. Here it is. She texted me and she texted me the pool, or the getting warmer in Indianapolis. And she said, got some warmer days coming up for the pool. And I said, yay. But we're on our way to Vegas for our anniversary, remember? We'll be back. And I told her, like, when we're going to be back and all this kind of stuff. And she said, oh, that's right. Happy anniversary to you guys. She was like, I'll see you when we get back. And I said, thanks. Night swims as soon as I get back. And she said, you betcha. So yeah. So, but it's been fun. So anyway, so last night when we got the text and we knew that we didn't have to be at the airport for like 3 hours, till 3 hours later, Alex was like laying in bed. He was watching all these podcasts about Love Island and stuff like that. And I'm now like, it's 10 o'clock and I'm bored, okay? And we don't have to be at the airport until like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock or something like that, right? Or 7 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? Because I can never sleep the night before, you know, I go on vacation. Never can. And so I went downstairs and I ended up watching, I got caught up with most of my shows. I watched Below Deck Mediterranean last night. I pulled out my iPad and I watched Below Deck Mediterranean, then I charged up my iPad again, which I had already downloaded Below Deck Mediterranean to watch on the plane. So I watched that, and then after that I was like, just go and lay down for a little bit. It was like 11 o'clock. So I went upstairs. Alex was still like looking at TikToks and listening to podcasts and all this kind of stuff. So I turned on the fan and he was like, are you going to bed? And I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to try to get some sleep before tomorrow because we don't have to leave. Because usually we have to leave our house at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's like I'm so nervous that I'll oversleep. So I laid down and actually fell asleep last night. I was kind of surprised. I got several hours of sleep. Got up, took a shower. Alex took a shower. We got ready and we got to the airport and everything was fine. So anyway, on the way here today, I watched, okay, well this really pissed me off. So I rented I wanted to watch a horror movie. And so I rented The Quiet Place or A Quiet Place. Do you guys know the one I'm talking about? Where it's like the aliens come and like if they hear anybody, the whole movie is like completely silent. Well, this is called A Quiet Place or The Quiet Place Day 1 and it takes place in New York City. And I've been wanting to see this. So I rented it, but I didn't download it. And so we're in the air and I'm like, shoot, like I don't have this downloaded, right? But I did have downloaded the movie for Peter's Movie Club that I'm announcing tomorrow. And so I watched that. So I'm like a week and a day ahead of Peter's Movie Club. And then I watched like 3 episodes of Sister Wives season 9. And I was like falling asleep watching that. And then I listened to a lot of music from our connecting flight to here. I listened to a lot of music the whole way. And I talked to the girl next to me. She was really, really sweet. She was coming here for a bachelorette party. And so she was like from Mexico, and so she was asking me if we ever go to Mexico, and I was like, yeah. And so she was explaining to me where she was and where she got her master's degree from in Spain, and all this kind of stuff. She was really, really cool. She's super nice. So anyway, she was telling me what they were doing for this girl's bachelorette party. She's like, I said, you're that age, because she's like, I had a bachelorette party like 2 weekends ago. She goes, now I have to come here for this bachelorette party, and she said, and next weekend I have a wedding, and the weekend after that I have a wedding, and I'm in both of those weddings, which means like I have to pay for all this stuff. And she goes, and I'm single, so I'm not getting married anytime soon. And I said, how old are you? And she said 27. And I said, yeah, you're kind of the age where that happens. I said, like, my brother and sister-in-law are just a couple years older than you, and it's like every weekend is like, you know, engagement party, a bridal shower, bachelorette party, you know, things like that. So, but anyway, she seemed to be really excited. They were going to Thunder Down Under or Magic Mike. She was telling me all about it because I was telling her that we had gone to Chippendales when we were out here with Alex's cousin. And then they were going to some club, and then Alex got into that conversation because they were talking about clubs. And then I was asking her if she knew the city. It's Puerto Condios or something like that. It's where Fufu had his bachelor party. And she's like, oh yeah, I went there for a bachelorette party. I was like, oh my God. And Alex is like, yeah, there's a lot of bachelor and bachelorette parties there. She's like, we got an Airbnb and we got a house. I go, oh, he did too. And so anyway, they were talking about that. But anyway, he was watching, I can't remember what he was watching. He did some work and then he was like watching something as well. But anyway, the flight here was really, really easy. But it was just long because we had like a long layover and then the time change. And so I'm just kind of tired at this point. But tonight, we don't really have, like, Alex made a couple different dinner reservations at places that we've never been before that he really wanted to go to. We have a show planned. We used to do like 3 or 4 shows and we would come down here. But in all honesty, oh, that was what I watched. In all honesty, like, to do a lot of shows, like, night after night, I love shows, but especially the Cirque du Soleil shows, but it becomes very draining after a while, because it's like, come out from the pool, you have to take a nap, like, you have to rush to do this, to get to the show. It's like a lot, right? And so we decided on this trip we wanted to kind of just relax. We want to just hang out at the pool, take a lot of naps, hang out together, go out to dinner, wherever we wanted to go, you know, and stuff like that. So tonight, because we don't really have, like, any plans or anything, it's our first night, we're just gonna, like, pick somewhere off the strip, like, when we walk down there to go. And so I also was going to surprise somebody that watches my vlog. So we're not really, like, we're not seeing Alex's cousin while we're down here, or friends of ours or anything like that. We're just, like, hanging out, just the 2 of us. But I do know that there's somebody that has watched my vlog for a really, really long time. I'll give you guys an update tomorrow, okay? Because he doesn't know that we're coming tonight. So this was the deal. I was going to surprise him, because we're staying real close to where he works. And so before we even left, I said to Alex, I was like, I want to go over there and surprise. He was like, okay, that would be fun, right? And so, I looked up where he worked, and I looked to find it, all this kind of stuff, and I thought, well, what if we walk all the way over there, and then he's not working that night? And so, like, I, like, messaged him, and I was like, hey, like, we're, you know, in Vegas, because, like, whenever we're in Vegas, he'll always be like, hey, if you want to meet up, and it just is never convenient, and so, because we always have so many plans, and so I was like, well, tonight we don't have anything, so, you know, like, and I always feel really bad about that, too. Do you guys know who I'm talking about yet? Okay, well, should I give you a surprise? It's Koei. So anyway, so finally I was like, I wanted it to be kind of like this, like, funny surprise. I'm really nervous about it. I'm like, people think that, I don't know, like, I get really nervous just meeting anybody. Like, my social anxiety, I don't think people really have any idea, right? And so I messaged him and I was like, hey, we're in Vegas, and, like, we're not seeing any friends or family or, like, doing, you know, dinners or anything like that, because it's just, we're just out here for ourselves. But since I never get to see you when you're out here, and he's asked a lot, you know, I was like, I thought that we could just, like, stop in, like, while you're working or whatever, you know, and just, like, say hi if you could take a break for, you know, whatever. He's like, yeah, absolutely. He was like, you know, that would be great. And I was like, well, I was going to surprise you, and I thought that would be fun, to, like, you know, like, you know, surprise him, like, you know, capture on camera and whatever, like, with a picture, and be like, he, like, sees me standing there, you know? And so I was like, but I didn't want to miss you, and so, like, I wanted to ask you what, like, days and times you're working and stuff. So he told me that. He doesn't know that I'm coming tonight, but it was so funny because we were messaging, and I said, now, just so you know, like, when I meet people in person, like, I get very, very nervous. Like, I'm very socially awkward, and I'm gonna be nervous to meet you. Like, it's kind of weird that I'm, like, I mean, he's, like, watched my videos. He made the 1,000 crane thing for me. I mean, he's been so nice through the years and so supportive of me. And so, I think it's, the one thing I can't really explain to people, I don't know, I haven't really actually talked to a lot of other people that, like, do YouTube or TikTok or whatever. But when people come up to me and they'll, like, say, like, oh, I watch your videos or whatever, I think for them it's like they watch me on it. But for me, it's like, okay, I'm meeting somebody in person that's, like, watched my videos for a long time. You know, like, what a cool thing. Like, you guys give me such great opportunities and such a great life by being able to do this, right? And so I'm always kind of, like, a little shy when it happens. And so I messaged him and I said, okay, like, I'm gonna be nervous because I'm nervous meeting you, you know, whatever. And he's like, I'm the one that's gonna be nervous in front of my coworkers. I'm like, I'm just Peter, you know what I mean? So anyway, I am actually excited about that. So after we take our naps and take our shower and stuff like that, we're gonna go and we're gonna walk over there because Alex wants to see, like, the fountains of the Bellagio. We try to do that, like, every time that we're here and stuff like that. And then we're not gonna really do any shopping on the strip, and so we are, I mean, maybe for our anniversary we might get something special for each other, but I doubt it. There's a couple things that we want to do. There's, like, this new museum here, I think it's in the Aria, and it has, like, waves. See, Alex, he looked the whole thing up, and he said it's, like, all TV screens, and he said it's kind of like the Van Gogh thing that we saw at the art museum, but it's all, like, waves and TV screens and stuff like that. So we might do that. There's a couple other things that we want to do. There's so many people down here musically that I would love to go see. Bruno Mars is down here right now. And there's like 6 DJs that like we both love down here right now that have residencies. So anyway, we kind of have a couple things that are kind of up in the air at this point, but just a lot of relaxing and hanging out together and stuff like that. So when we were at the pool today, I was kind of like, I was sitting there because he was like, Alex said something to me about like, well, what's your like, film? We were talking about like what time we want to get down to the pool tomorrow and stuff like that. And I said, I don't really know that I'm going to film a video tomorrow if you want to know the truth. I said, other than my vlog, like, I think I'm just going to kind of, this music, seriously? Alex was like, that's why the room was ready so quickly, because they put us right on top of the club. I'm like, well, maybe. But Vegas is loud anyway. It's going to shut down. You turn that fan on, I can't hear anything anyway. So, and I brought my little blue fan with me, but then I called down when we got in here and I was like, do you guys have a fan that like, they were like, absolutely. So they brought up this fan. It's like this tall cylinder fan, like one of those fans that turns. I told Alex, I said, I'm putting both fans on. It's hot. It is so hot. Oh my God. Last night in Indianapolis, it got down to like in the upper 50s. It was cold last night. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, so we're down here for a little while, and I'm so excited to just kind of relax. And so we were at the pool today, and Alex was like, well, what time do you want to get down to the pool tomorrow? And I said, who is texting me now? Alex's mom. And he was like, I said, what time do you want to get down here? And he was like, oh, I don't care, like 10 to 12 sometime, whatever, like, are you gonna film something? I said, you know what, I don't think I probably will film a whole lot while we're down here. I think it wouldn't be bad for me to take some time off, and I just, these are like, living in the moment is for me, like, I can't get all this back, you know what I mean? Like, I can, I was thinking about this, like, with the closing the pool. So, the pool closes on the 8th. They're trying to extend it to the 15th. So, that gives me, like, a couple weeks, like 2 weeks when we get back or whatever, to continue to use the pool. And I'm planning to go to the pool like every day that I possibly can, because when the pool closes, it's just the front porch, you know what I mean? And then I don't really feel this way as much as I did last year, but the world closes in a little bit. It's like, that's one less place that I can just enjoy in the neighborhood, So that's that. So I'm planning to go to the pool a lot. And so it was like, I kind of made that decision like when I was like packing and getting stuff ready. I spent so much time pre-filming videos. I was just like back to back to back to filming them. And then I was like, I had to wait for all of them to be filmed because I was trying to upload it on my phone because it's quicker. And so I had to use my phone because like to look up like for the Shark Movie Club and talking about that. And then for like Peter's Movie Club and like receipts for drama videos and stuff like that, I had to have my phone to use it. So I couldn't upload all the videos until I had filmed all of them except for my vlog. So I had to sit there and wait. And so did all that. And so, after all of that, like yesterday was such a long day and I was like, and I loved doing it. I had a blast doing it, but by the end of it, I was just like, okay, I need a couple days. Like I need to take some time and just be present with my husband on our anniversary, And then when I get back, spend some time at the pool and film videos around that. And I already said like, the end of August, beginning of September, like I'm probably gonna film a little bit slower. I have such a hard time doing that. I'm definitely not going to, if I were going to film something while I'm on vacation, well, the vlog, obviously. I'll film, it will at least be, if I'm not going to miss a day while we're down here. So if it gets late, a lot of our plans are kind of late at night. So it'll give me a lot of time, like after the pool and before we leave, to go do that stuff. And so, but it might only be 10 minutes to a half an hour or something like that, just to kind of give you guys a little update of what's going on and all that kind of stuff. But I will say this, like, hotel Wi-Fi is much quicker than my house. Like a vlog can't upload that quick, so there's that. But I think other than the vlog, the only other video that I would film on is my drama channel. Alex, like, he said something about doing a couples video. It's like, if you want to. But like in Mexico, he, said the same thing, and I was just kind of like, if you want to, like we can, for our anniversary and stuff like that. But we'll figure it out, I don't know. We might do one, we might not do one. I feel like we've done some. I know people like look forward to them, and I love that people look forward to them. But what did somebody ask me the other day? Oh, they put on a comment on my drama video, and they said, you and Alex should respond to that Am I the Asshole, like on the Reddit thread, that AITA that I did that video the other day. Which, by the way, somebody commented on there, and they said, because okay, I did the video, and I already knew this. Like, I did the video, and I said, see, when I do something different, nobody watches it. And they said on there, you might do a couple of them and wait for, you know, like, the algorithm to kind of pick it up that you're doing these videos before you, like, give it up. And I had already thought of that. I was like, I get that, right? I thought it was such a great comment, because I was like, okay, so somebody else is thinking the same way that I do. It's like, you're not going to all of a sudden, like, if tomorrow I like, literally started doing candle reviews on my channel. I mean, have you seen these channels that do candle reviews? When I do a candle review, it pales in comparison. But if I started like every week doing 2 to 3 candle reviews, it would pick up over time. You know what I mean? So she was absolutely 100% right. She was like, if once a week you did an AITA video and people knew that you were doing them and it picked up that you were one of the channels that were doing it, then your views would pick up on that. I don't really, I've never been like real focused in about the views, except for that it's just a measurement that people enjoy some things more than others. But I will tell you what's interesting about that video is that I got more comments on that video. So you like when I do my drama videos, it's interesting because most people don't ever like talk about, like I did that video the other day about James Charles and I think Robbie DeChristie or something, but I did this joke thing at the beginning about the Lume deodorant. If you go look at that video, it's like almost like 80% of the comments are about that deodorant. The lotion that they came out with for the crotch rot. And it's either I love the deodorant, you should try it, or I hate the deodorant, it stinks. It's like, every comment almost is about that deodorant. None of the comments about the drama. Like none of the people that really watch my videos really care about the drama. And then every once in a while you'll get like a comment where somebody will be like, I came here to hear about James Charles. I'm like, okay, you're obviously somebody that's brand new watching my video, and I really appreciate you being over here, you know? But like then when I like don't do the intro and I don't tell stories at the beginning and stuff like that, people will be like, I missed the intro, I missed the stories. And I think by this point, I'm not really willing to give up do I think that if tomorrow I started like getting right into the videos, I was like, hey guys, it's Peter. Okay, today we're gonna talk about James Charles, and I got right into it and my videos were 10 to 12 minutes long. Yeah, I think my views would probably pick up on that channel. But what people consistently tell me is they like the stories, they like the stupid little deodorant jokes that I make, or they like the things I talk about with like TV shows and this and that. Like that's the things that the majority of the people that watch those videos like. So I'm not really willing to give that up. But I will say this, the comments on that, did it stop? Oh, we're on a break. Okay, I'm just like, we're on a moment's break. That AITA video, which is Am I the A-hole? I got so many comments on there that were like, Peter, I'm loving that you're doing this. Peter, please do more of these. Peter, this. People asked me, they were like, what if you had like subscribers, you know, send you their own, like, am I the a-hole kind of thing, and then you could read them and respond? I would love to do that. I think that would be great. I said that in my video today. I haven't received any of those emails yet. I would do it on Instagram, but the box is too small for, you know, to write it in there. But I'm gonna do more of those. I might actually, that would probably be an easy video for me to do down here, to just sit down and like respond to one of those. I had so much fun. Plus, I could film it at night. Oh, I could do that. When Alex is getting ready for bed and stuff like that, I could come out here and I could film it at night and do like 20 to 30 minutes of an AITA video and have it up for the next day. I could do that. That's actually not a bad idea. Thank you for giving me that idea. But I'm gonna try new things on the drama channel. I'm just, because it's interesting, like, the views might not be as great as like, as soon as I talk about something popular that's going on or whatever, it's like people are like, they say like you talk about the same 5 people, but when I talk about the same 5 people, more people watch that because that's how they found that channel, right? Recently, what's interesting is how many people are commenting on my vlog and my Peterisms channel saying like, oh, I found you through this, or I found you through covering this influencer, or I found you through covering this influencer, and forever you talked about your vlog and your other channels, but I never watched any of them. Oh, and my review channel too, and they'll say like, I love your review channel, it's so funny. Or I've gotten a lot of DMs that people are like, I recently found your vlog and you talked about it, but I never really went and watched it. Now it's become like a constant for the last month or two. I've been watching it every single day and having it in the background. I love this channel. This channel, I think you guys know that. I don't know. It's just like, you know, was I talking about this last night, or was I talking about this? I feel like I was talking to somebody else on the phone about this after I talked about it. It's like I get to end, oh, are we at 29 minutes already? I get to end every single day doing kind of like, it's like I was talking about this on here because I was saying about the Doogie Howser thing. It's like a recap, you know, at the end of every single day that I get to kind of talk about what my day was like and all this kind of stuff. And it's very cathartic for me, but it's fun too, you know? And whenever I'm filming these, I always kind of feel like I'm just talking to like one person out there that's like doing their makeup or making dinner or cleaning their house or walking. Somebody the other day said they were walking, they were listening to my vlog like a podcast, which I loved, you know? So, but I'll keep these up while we're on vacation. So before we get to the 30-minute mark, I'm gonna get off here. So I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Thursday. I am. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you so much. Happy times in Vegas or wherever you are. I love you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Happy birthday, Lena.